leaving us to cross that great red river. Watch over them and guide them and keep them safe from home, and bring them once again to Oklahoma. Homer spoke with the Lord every day. Homer walked with the Lord close beside him. Homer spoke to the Lord as a man might speak to a lifelong companion. And Homer had a lifelong companion.
Yeah. You gotta love Stewart.
Yeah, Miss Old Stewart.
Miss Old Stewart for sure.
Man, I'd love to hang, but I've got to get out of here early in the morning.
I know, but you got to at least to see Steve and
Yeah,
Seth.
that was cool. That was very cool.
Like I said, wandering to that mediation session, like looking all curveted up, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
You know, got your T-shirt on, bring your guitar into the mediation
Just
session.
doesn't work. I got to get out of this, you know.
Hug everybody in the whole damn room.
I got to get out of this vibe that I'm in and get the kick-ass, you know, thing on.
Walk into that mediation room with your guitar and hug everyone in there.
They ain't gonna give me any money if I do that.
It might be fun though.
Y'all enjoy.
Okay, have a good night.
Thanks so much.
You girls showed up just in time to hear my girlfriend, one of my girlfriend's newest songs. She's a pretty good little writer.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. She's I was telling the guys here, I've been writing better lyrics just because I read her lyrics.
He's writing better lyrics because someone's listening to him.
And critiquing.
I don't know about that. Sometimes she don't listen to them. I never said that. Didn't mean that. Anyway, she wrote this song. I can't really talk about what she wrote the song about because I accidentally said too much one time. And she said, don't ever do that again.
All right.
So I'll just play it. This is called Taos Mountain. Oh, I added one word to this song. Yeah.
Is that my dentist over there?
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Looks like they got a bad tire. It's kind of wobbly. Can't trust those damn things. She saw him in a painter's light, full of promise, shiny bright. She knew of all the gifts he had. None quite touched her like the music had. She thought of him the most at daybreak, when the sun shines through the aspen trees, and she's gazing back across the river. He's the empty space a shadow leaves. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. down the dirt road in the high desert. She knows there's no other place he'd rather be. The song he left behind is now a whisper in the river where the horses drink. An imprint of a hand upon a window, a cup left behind in an empty sink. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. Sometimes we think our hearts half empty. On nights we feel the heavy full moon's pull. Remember, our thoughts may be deceiving, for it's really a heart that's full. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow. Let the wind blow all the snow off Taos Mountain.
Love it.
Isn't it pretty?
It's really pretty. Beautiful.
She had a line in the second part of the first verse that said, oh shit, now I'm not going to remember exactly what the line is. Let's see, it starts out, he's the,
I'm planning on coming back.
okay, I got to think about it for a second because it was really cool because she said something about the aspen leaves or something about the tree, aspen trees. And I said, it's the shadow, it's something a shadow leaves.
I love that line.
Isn't that great?
That's a great line.
I got lucky once, you know. I got a line one time.
That's a great line, though.
That was what the line that she let me keep, you know.
I think there was something. Oh gosh.
So is harmonica permitted?
Of course.
Yeah.
Banjo, maybe not so much, but
I've got it in the band.
I'm sure you do.
But it helps if you get the right one.
Yes. This is my friend John Spengler from Colorado.
Hello.
That's
What part of
Megan and
Colorado?
Annie.
We met before. I
I
think.
don't know. Only if you were in Colorado.
No.
He's never been to song school or anything.
Not
We met the
not
other
played.
night.
You've never been to a song school.
Somebody I know.
Nope.
Have you been here for a couple days?
Nope.
She's all
I just
Today.
got here today.
Well, anyway, hi. But
Hi.
you did. I was like, I know that guy from somewhere.
You wake up in the morning. Pull the covers back over your head. Trying so hard to reasons and count the passing of the seasons, you will see that you can count on me. Well, we're both growing older, there's no denying. So quit your bitching, quit your crying, and you will see that you can count on me. And all the time we've spent together, all the races we have run, hasn't all been easy. Still wouldn't trade with anyone. So count your blessings, count the reasons, and count the passing of the seasons, and you will see that you can count on me. Well, we're both growing older, there's no denying. So quit your bitching, quit your lying, and you will see that you can count on me. Count on me when you're breaking, count on me when you feel fine, count on me when your heart is aching. Anytime you will see that you can count on me.
Nice, nice.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Thank you. It's too short, but
No, it's
it's
not.
gotta stay there.
It's okay.
It's very sweet.
Off a pretty guitar.
Thank you.
By the way, this
Guitar
is
playing too.
this is David Haken. This is John Spengler.
Spengler, yeah.
It's getting late.
What part of, where are you from? Is it Colorado?
Colorado Springs.
Oh, really? Yeah. I have a songwriting buddy there.
Who's that?
Eric Ellison.
I
Yeah,
know Eric very well.
he's a good
You
man.
know
He's
Jesse
a very good man.
Cottonstone?
What's that?
Jesse Cottonstone? Just say yes.
No.
No,
Hey,
he's a
Alan.
blues guy
Alan,
over in Manitou.
thank you, sir.
Oh, okay.
That was great.
Yes. Yeah.
He's heard of blues guys. Yeah, he's heard of blues guys.
I play electric with Eric every now and then. He asks me to fill in, and
We've
Yeah.
zoomed with him a few times.
yeah.
That's a good guy.
So,
Yeah.
so, Charlottesville or Skanky Barn?
Ooh, these are our
Charlotte.
choices.
These are your Charlottesville?
David called for Charlottesville.
Oh, man.
I'll do Skanky Barn next.
I have to
And,
wait
and
for
it'd be
that.
good. And it'd be good to introduce as we go around. But are you Annie?
That's
Yeah,
Annie Wins.
Oh, Annie Wins.
David Haken.
David
Oh my
Haken.
gosh, I haven't
Yes,
seen
from
you.
song school.
How
I haven't been
are
going to
you?
song
Oh
school.
my God, it's so good to see you. I didn't recognize you with the hat.
I know, and that goatee
How is
and the
how
and
is
the
everything
COVID
going?
ponytail.
The coat.
I know it. Look at you. It's so great to see you.
He's getting old, is what it is. He's hiding stuff under that hat, I think.
I'm looking forward to hearing you. It's been too freaking long.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Fill the square with fiery flags and scream no blacks, no Jews, no fags, no Muslims, girls with brains or anybody with an immigrant name. They pounded chests and stroked their guns and said we're the holy chosen ones to cleanse this land of every trace of all except the master race. Then a little girl in rainbow hat stepped right down into his path, put a sign in his face. No, God loves that kind of hate. I stopped her with open palms, said burn in hell with your two moms and your filthy, dirty mixed race blood and your snowflake sign professing love. Our fathers built this place, we'll throw you out no matter what it takes. And the dragon man behind a ring, he smelled the spill of another wind. That little girl in rainbow hat skipped right there in his path, put a sign in his face. No, God loves that kind of hate. Whoa. What's it gonna take? Guy stopped her with open palm. Then someone threw a firebomb, it blew into that big guy's arm. And the blast took down the crowd, and not just the cowards either ran or watched. And as that guy lay in the street, the little girl dropped to her knees. Then a rainbow hat fell in his blood by a snowflake sign professing love. That little girl in rainbow hat knelt right there in his path, held his hand till the ambulance came. No, God loves that kind of hate.
Beautiful.
It's that line, cowards either ran or watched.
Yeah.
A great line.
Why do we have so much material to work with, you know?
Yeah, no, you know, ain't that the truth? I'm like, and I get to this point where I'm
There's
like,
a song, Bill.
do I
Yeah, you
just-
know.
Yeah, right? I just write
more
another
material.
pathetic,
Why do we have so much
heartbreaking song.
We're supposed to have some competence at what we do, but we don't have any choice. We have to write those songs.
That's why I alternate. It's like stanky bar song, depressing
Yeah.
political songs.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
I
Absolutely.
love John's Zelensky song tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't
jeez.
that something?
I told him I want a copy of that when it gets recorded.
Yeah.
Ammunition, not ride. That's gonna go in history. That's gonna.
What's the line?
I need ammunition, not a ride.
Zelensky.
That'll go. You'll be reading out about that in 100 years.
Yep, you're so right. So right.
Yeah, when you said that, I was thinking, man, that's the frame for a song. I couldn't see where to go with it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's definitely a hook right there.
Definitely.
I don't need a ride. I need ammunition.
Did you see Hogan and Moss tonight?
Yeah, that's who did it.
Yeah, John Hogan wrote the song. It's just powerful.
Nice. I was backstage, so I didn't really
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
catch it.
I've known those people for years.
Me too. I remember the first time John played balladry.
It's not really
By himself,
working,
of course.
though. Do you want to use mine?
He was freaky
I'm okay.
back then.
Look at those colors.
I've
I
always
would
loved
just
their
want to
act.
twirl the knobs
Yeah,
to
me
watch
too.
all those colors.
Me too. Maria's become quite a little lead player, hasn't she?
You know, that was the first time I saw them.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
playing great.
She's kicking lead ass.
She's smoking. I mean, I thought they sounded better than they ever have.
I agree. I agree. They had their cars stolen in Albuquerque,
Yeah.
as parked at a hotel
Let's see.
that they were staying
They
at.
still haven't gotten over it.
No, I know. It's very painful.
That's cool.
Okay. Here in this quiet house, watching the rain coming down. Drops on the window pane, the only sound. Except for my Martin guitar and the cars on the faraway highway. You look up from your book and you shoot me a look that says, hey. Let's stay together forever and ever, at least till we die. Facing the tears and the laughter, the years go by in the wink of an eye. Opposites attract, and I don't know why. But you crack me up and tick me off and ground me, lift me to the sky. You are a treasure to me of immeasurable worth. Our circular souls are aligned like the sun and the earth. And let's stay together forever and ever, at least till we die. Facing the tears and the laughter, the years go by in the wake of an eye. Oh, and after you're gone, I remember our time together. I'm so blessed to have found you forever and ever. Some people cross oceans, hoping love comes along. And for others, it comes and it goes like a heartbreaking song. The forlorn, worn, hearts torn, and love grown cold. Oh, and we are the fortunate ones to together grow. Let's stay together forever and ever, at least till we die. Facing the tears and the laughter, the years go by in the wink of an eye. Let's stay together forever and ever, at least till we die. Facing the tears and the laughter, the years go by in the wink of an eye.
Very nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. You still got it, girl. Still got it. You sat in the hot seat, Bruce.
Tell us who you are.
So I'll tell you what, I'll do a short one then.
I wrote it a couple years ago.
This is a new one. See if I can remember it. Have a tough time remembering lines.
Every time you come here, it seems to happen.
He's just an old poet, searching for inspiration. He's just an old poet with a guitar a picking.
He's just an old poet, never became a sensation. Just an old poet, just an old poet, just an old poet. But he's still searching for that hook, though he no longer has that cool look. But he can feel it. He can feel it. It's out there, somewhere in the air. He's just an old poet, searching for inspiration. He's just an old poet with a guitar a-pickin'. He's just an old poet, never became a sensation. Just an old poet, just an old poet, just an old poet. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to do some rock and roll in E. Mandolin would be very welcome. And lead for you, but also could you pick up the rhythm? I'm going to play harp on
Sure.
when you pick up rhythm. That'd be great. I hate racks. So this is a hillbilly love song. It's called Chainsaw Mama.
That'll be.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Beat the hell out of that drum, girl. My chainsaw mama, home in the woods. She can't cut that tree down. Nobody could. She my chainsaw mama.
Chainsaw.
Home in the woods. Oh, she can't cut that tree down. Ain't nobody could. She can swing an axe, put her in the mat, chopping sexy chords using just her left hand. Oh, she can swing an axe, put her in the mat, even chopping sexy chords using just her left hand. So she'll wrestle with a bear all day long. Ain't too good looking, but my baby be strong. She can wrestle with a bear all day long. Oh, ain't too good looking, but my baby sure be strong. Come on, Mando. Come on, Colorado Springs. Play it. Hey, big baby. Give me some rhythm now. cut that tree down, ain't nobody could. It's my chainsaw mama. She's over in the woods. Oh, she can't cut that tree down, ain't nobody could. Repeat after me. My chainsaw mama.
Chainsaw mama.
My chainsaw mama.
Chainsaw mama.
Oh, my chainsaw mama.
Chainsaw mama.
My chainsaw mama.
Chainsaw mama.
Oh, she can't cut that tree down. Back to the beat. She can't cut that tree down. One more time. She can't cut that tree down. Ain't nobody could, 'cause she's my chainsaw mama. Whoa. That song came from a hike up in the Appalachian Mountains. It was raining. I had a guitar, so I went into this three-sided cabin, and in graffiti, this tall, it said Chainsaw Mama. And I walked in, I said, that's a song. And the people with me like, what?
So,
There is a velvet ant right here.
so
A
in
velvet?
one of the
Yes.
Memorial Mondays in Raleigh, North
It's a wingless
Carolina,
wasp, and they sting worse than
I saw David
anything
Lamont
on the
speak.
planet. So
That's
just
why I
like-
wear boots at night.
No,
Here I
I'm
am.
letting her go. There.
Yeah.
That's
Scorpions?
One, there's another one right
No,
there.
it's a.
well,
it's a
okay, so I
wasp,
saw
like a
David
wasp.
Lamont speak with Representative John Lewis one time at one of the Memorial Mondays in Raleigh.
Beautiful in the sun, orange and yellow.
And then when Representative Lewis
Secure.
died, I tried to write a poem for him. I tried to write another one. I wrote pages and pages and pages of crap. Just crap. And eventually, I ended up writing about not being able to write about him. So this is called The Poem I Cannot Write. And it starts with a quote from his speech. You must be bold, brave, and courageous. Find a way to get in the way, to get into trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble. I need to write a poem about a final crossing of the Edmund Pettus Bridge, a span of weathered steel in Selma, Alabama. But my pen keeps finding a way to get in the way. Insists on words like I can't breathe. Makes the horse-drawn cadence echo the crack of billy clubs. Notes the sign still honoring a soiled white dragon. Feels the hard gaze of blue arrogance. A prayerful hush reminds us of a young man shot, killed, murdered for buying Skittles while wearing a hoodie. Those gathered to pay their respects become a litany of the slain. Brianna, Eric, Michael Brown, and I am wondering how many more names before I will be able to write my poem. How many more times must we cross that bridge?
Wow. Yeah.
Good for you for sticking to it, man. That was great.
Now called the John Lewis Bridge.
Yeah, I'll call it John Lewis Bridge.
Small victories, huh?
Yeah. Really, really small.
Just to stay in that thinking. Abraham Lincoln ended his first inaugural address this passage. He didn't want a war. He was willing to acquiesce to slavery. What did he say? Talk about remembering lines. Every Hearthstone, every battlefield and patriot grave, every heart and Hearthstone across this broad land will yet swell the chorus of our union, when touched at last, as surely they will be, by the better angels of our nature. Surrender was signed, wounded mended, buried the dead and they said it was all fine. Too many miles of war never ended, blind hate spread through all of this time. Whatever happened to our better angels? When did we lose the goodness of man? Where can we find our better angels? Does every heart sure is some strange fruit hanging from a tree, shooting at the temple, bombing at the mosque. Cops are wearing jack boots, marching 3 by 3, running with the devil. All hope seems lost. Whatever happened to our better angels? When did we stop being the best that we can? Whatever happened to our better angels? Little forces of division tear us all apart. Tear us apart. Doesn't have to be this way. We're all on the same side. Powerful forces who want us to divide. You know there's money to be made in keeping us split so wide. But if we put our hatred aside, we can surely turn the tide. Where can we find our better angels? Where can we find the goodness of man? What would happen if we all turned the tables and closed those old divisions? Where can we find our better angels?
Yeah.
And I can't believe I couldn't remember Mystic Chords of Memory. That's like
Poetic.
a line in,
That's
in
very
speech.
poetic. Very poetic.
Finally remembered it at the end.
Sounds very
Mystic chords of memory, stretching from every heart and heart, from every battlefield and patriot grave to every heart and Hearthstone.
Can you tell me about the top on that guitar?
I think he
Redwood.
can, probably.
Yeah. Is it?
Tell him about the top on
All
that
right,
guitar.
all right. While I'm tuning.
Okay.
So this is a
I can't see.
pole
Oh,
park
there we
made in Melbourne, Australia, and they're using all Australian wood.
Oh.
And so this is black wood, and it's kind of like their mahogany, only it's close to koa. And so they're looking to source Australian woods. And 100 years ago, somebody came and planted a whole bunch of California redwood in Australia. And the government said, well, nobody can harvest this for 100 years. But the 100 years is up. So they're starting
They're harvesting. Yeah.
to use this. And this is the heartwood, which is why it's two-colored. It's naturally two-colored. It's got hardly any
I
stain
build
on it.
guitars for a living. That's why
Oh,
I'm
okay.
interested.
So it's like a cedar top. It's
Yeah.
really soft.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, why is it two colors? I just don't get it.
It's the heartwood.
I know, but I've never seen two colors in the middle of a tree.
Well, so this is the red wood, like
Yeah.
you would normally see in a redwood tree,
Yeah.
and then in the very center, that's the older part of the
Yeah.
tree.
It's dead and dry.
Have you ever
Right.
seen fresh Texas cut cedar? The colors in that is incredible.
Yeah, there's
Oh my
purples.
God, multiple colors.
After you sneezed your head off, though.
Yeah, it's beautiful wood though.
Yeah, it's very aromatic. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, during the pandemic, I was sheltering at home for a long time with past health issues. And one of the worst parts was not being able to take to the streets. So I ended up writing this song, Walk in the World. Sometimes you just had enough. You have to take to the streets. There you'll find the kind of people that you need to meet. You can't lock any doors around you. You have to trust to fate. Pour some love on the situation just to counter the hate. And walk in the world. It's okay to post your opinion. Hit that donate button each time. Petitions don't make the 6 o'clock news like our bodies on the line. Go with friends, make new friends, let the spirit move your heart. Voices raised as one is where all the changes start. So walk in the world. Walk in the world. Walk in the world. If you've had enough, walk in the world. Bring up photos of the civil rights movement. Those shots are all outdoors. Gay pride filled the city streets, not some safer place indoors. Sing if you can muster a labor song or two. The powers that be ignore us till they see a multitude that walks in the world. Walk in the world. Walk in the world. If you've had enough, walk in the world. A week before George W. wrapped Baghdad in death and fire, I was out at a demonstration with a burning disbelief and ire. We few practiced nonviolent civil disobedience once more. But even those who prayed for peace chose to stay indoors. But we walked in the world. Walk in the world. Walk in the world. If you've had enough, walk in the world. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. Walk in the world. Walk in the world. If you've had enough, walk in the world.
Very nice. Yeah.
Nonviolent civil disobedience. That's a mouthful to fit in a line.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I've got one more song in me, but you guys can keep playing. Okay. I had 4 days in a row of getting up early for song school and going until 5 o'clock. And each day it got progressively more tired. And now I'm going to pay back. But I've got one song that I am going to play.
Thank you for hosting.
I'm glad you guys came out finally, got here. That's nice. Very nice of you. We had Seskin and Seth Gleer here tonight.
They were wondering where I saw them earlier. They're like, where is everybody going to be tonight? So I have no idea.
They came to my camp and they found out that, gosh, I think about 95% of what's ever here is usually men. I think they were looking for women, but they didn't get any.
How can you make your camp more alluring for women?
I don't know. I feel I've got a complex about it already. It's
What
like,
did he say? What did Steve say?
No.
Were all the women?
he didn't say anything, but it doesn't matter because when you have 10 people sitting here and there's not one woman, you're in serious trouble.
We were
I know.
busy doing women's stuff.
Oh yeah, we were cooking.
We were like,
cleaning.
we were like cleaning, shopping, and we were drinking.
That's women's stuff.
Honestly, truth be told,
So
we were chatting and
So
drinking.
did Seth say something?
And you so know how to get me in trouble too.
So did he
Seth,
make a
we
comment?
Because I was commenting, Megan and I were talking earlier about how there are a lot more men in the circles.
So on Seth's first year here, he was a wee lad.
Yeah,
And
What did you just say?
wee lad.
No, before that.
Seth
Clear's
Seth
first
Clear.
year here.
Oh, yeah.
He was way younger than he is now.
Uh-huh.
A wee lad.
And so I'm walking down the road and he comes up to me and goes, Alan, a naked woman just hugged me. And he goes, what should I do?
Oh my
He
God.
went to his elder. I
That's
love it.
exactly what he did.
Hug back.
So what did you tell him?
I said, it's too
If
late
your
now,
mama's
she's
rich,
gone.
take her home. If your daddy's poor, just do what you feel. You got swimming, you
Yeah,
got
that's why
swimming
the
on your
young people
mind.
want us old people to go away. Because we
I gotta
remember
rewrite that.
things like
You got
that.
swimming on your mind.
The first
In
year
the
he was here, I booked
summertime.
him to
You
come
got
play
swimming,
in
you got
Minnesota
swimming
at my
on your
concert
mind.
series. And we went to a restaurant to eat, and there was a really nice looking waitress, and he was flirting with her, and he says, she's gonna come to the show, she's gonna come to the show. She never showed.
She was cruising for tips.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
they always are.
Well, that's her job. Have you
Well,
been
of
going to
course,
song school the last couple of years?
No, you need to come to the by Camp Stupid and see my gypsy wagon.
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Oh, I love that
I-
wagon.
That's
I'm
the
like,
big here
wow, I was
is
trying
Gypsy
to-
Wagon.
Which really should be renamed Rumble Wagon,
What is it? What's the base? What's it?
but
I,
Gypsy
What did you,
consumed
Yeah,
what did you
yeah, that's
build
right.
it? What did
Not
you
in
build
our
the
country.
gypsy wagon on top of? What was the base?
it's a tandem trailer.
It's beautiful. I saw it a couple
It's my
years ago.
recording studio.
It's pretty good too. It's a pretty nice little room.
very quiet inside.
And if you happen by Energy Tree, you'll see my guitar trailer. Yes.
It's made out of guitars.
Pictures of you from years ago, just with your one of your soap boxes and.
Yep, he's still doing that stuff too.
Yeah, I still build that stuff, but I take vacations now and play regular instruments.
That's fun.
Because I'm immersed in that stuff all the time in my shop.
Right.
When I come out here, it's like, I want to play it somebody else's vacuum
What you
Send
got
me
for
off,
us,
Bill.
My eyes will keep shutting, so I'll play a song that I don't have to see.
What are you doing with the? Are you just recording all this stuff like you
Yeah.
always did, only now with video?
Yeah, I for years and years and years and years it was all audio.
Yeah.
Well, I've got years and years and years and years of audio on my computer
Yeah.
and on my chips and on my mini discs. And all they do is take up space because I'm about 11 years behind.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alan Rowe's last
Yeah.
group of stuff I sent him was from 2011 at Rocky Mountain. That was 11 years ago. So there is that thing, that coffee cup that I have that says, God put me on this earth to complete a certain number of tasks, and I'm so far behind now, I'll never die.
Hey,
I'm not counting on that
sounds
to
like
work.
a plan.
I agree with you, but it's not. So I just did this last October, and I did not run one recorder. I just ran videos, and I put them all up on YouTube. My entire balladry, 21 people came to my balladry last October. I got 21 videos out of it, and they all on YouTube. So
Cool.
the legacy of having the sound.
Let it go.
I know.
Let it go.
Out there in the ether. Play us a song.
Gotta make sure we're in tune here. I can play this song without my eyes. I've played this song many times. Matter of fact, Dee over here lent me a little scarf she had. I put over my eyes and played this song without a miss. And I'm very.
Can you play it behind your back too?
It's if I actually had the ability to put it behind my back, probably. You'll know the song. Come, lonely hunter, chieftain and king, I will fly like a falcon when I go. Bear me, my brother, under your wing, I will strike, fell like lightning when I go. I will bellow like a thunder drum, invoke the storm of war, twisted pillars spun of dust and blood up from the prairie floor. I will sweep the foe before me like a gale out on the snow, and the wind will long recount the story with reverence and glory when I go. Spring spirit dancer, nimble and thin, I will leap like coyote when I go. Tireless and trancer, lend me your skin, like the gray wolf when I go. I will climb the rise at daybreak, I will kiss the sky at noon, raise my yearning voice at midnight to my mother in the moon. I will make the lay of long defeat and draw the chorus slow. I'll send this message down the wire and hope someone rises listening when I go. And when the sun comes trumpets from his red house in the east, he will find a standing stone where long I chanted my release. I will send his morning messenger to strike the hammer blow, and I will crumble down uncountable in showers of crimson rubies when I go. Sigh, mournful sister, whisper and turn. I will rattle like dry leaves when I go. Stand in the mist where my fire used to burn. I will camp on the night breeze when I go. And should you glimpse my wandering form out on the borderline between death and resurrection and the council of the pines, do not worry for my comfort, do not sorrow for me so. All your diamond tears will rise up and adorn the sky beside me when I go. This is in Dad Gay.
How did Dave play it?
Dave played it on a banjo. Thank you, thank you. Dad Gay is the tuning, and a 5-string capo and a 3-string capo. Thank you for coming, girls. Love ya. Love ya. You guys can keep going, and if whoever's here last could turn off the lights, that'd be great. I gotta sleep. I
hear you. Well, since 3 of you mentioned poets,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this one. When John Prine got sick, I started writing this, and then when I heard he passed away, I finished it. So we lost John Prine. A young man, I heard that first record, and it still brings a thrill every time. Well, I hung on to every word, lived in those dreams I'd heard. The mailman, he opened my eyes. Wish I delivered the mail in Chicago. Wish Goodman was a a good friend of mine. Wish I had played at the Earl of Old Town. Wish I'd been a part of those times. We lost a great American hero and poet when we lost John Prine. As the years roll on by, he's always been with me. I could count on his steady refrain, like looking over my shoulder, over and over. His timeless words still remain. Wish Donald gone on to marry young Lydia. Wish Sam had kicked his last time. Wish I was 5 miles away from where I am. Wish angels from Montgomery could fly. We lost a great American hero and poet when we lost John Prine. Now everyone knew that this day was coming, yet nobody thought it would get here so soon. Driving New Mexico, turned on the radio. The young ones could sing right along. Well, they knew every word, 'cause they'd already heard me sing those songs 10,000 times. Wish I could write 'em as good as he could. Wish I could make every line right. Wish I was fishing, not knocking on wood, and wishing that he was just fine. We lost a great American hero and poet when we lost John Prine. We lost a great American hero and poet when we lost John Prine.
Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
Great
tribute.
tribute.
you.
Great tribute. That's wonderful.
I really like the way you didn't just fill it with lines from John Prine's song, which is what a lot of people ended up doing.
I do that one in that one verse or in that one part. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.